Hey guys, so this is Pyro Tycoon from Bad Yugiohs here giving you a Fire King deck profile. So this is actually an interesting matchup for most players. A lot of them haven't faced Fire Kings before, or they haven't played a good one. And Grunix is a bitch to get around. At least game 1. Games 2 and 3, not so much. But anyways, Fire Kings is actually a pretty good, decent deck, and just a lot of people have a hard time dealing with it. So let's go ahead and get in. Start with this main deck here. Just start with the standard stuff. Triple Grunix. This is your bread and butter. 2700 attack Dark Hole. When he's destroyed by a card effect, he comes back the next standby phase, nukes all monsters on the field. So the Grunix loop is you just get 2 of these. They keep coming back from the field, destroying each other, or coming back from the grave, destroying each other. So I run 3 because ever since they got they hit down Wolfbark and Rekindling, they just open up more space. So there's 3 Grunix. Barong is main searcher. Fire Kings have search power for days. So Barong, when he's destroyed by a card effect, he can search out a Fire King card from the deck and add it to the hand. This includes monsters, spells, and all that good jazz. Unfortunately, he doesn't get effect when destroyed by battle, but still good search power. Here we go. Triple Yaksha. I've seen people do 2. I run 3 because I love destroying my own stuff to pop their effects. Yaksha, when he's destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, he can destroy any card on your field or in your hand, which is very handy for the Grunix they have sitting in your hand, or like other stuff like a Barong in your hand. You can use it to destroy Grunix on the field just to have it come back and nuke the field next turn. It's good stuff. A lot of people don't run this. I do. I just run it at 1. Let's see. Kirin, when destroyed by battle or card effect, it is a foolish burial for fire monsters. So what I normally do with it, I like to put stuff in the grave like I want to circle into, or I'll put stuff in there like Blaster. So it's good at 1. Let's see. Now we're getting to 2 Fire Ferrets. When it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you destroy 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and then you burn them for 500. This guy's secretly a Fire King, it just doesn't say it on the card. I do 2 Fire Dogs. This one's a little iffy, but when you get him off, he's really good. When, you know, old school card, when he destroys a monster in battle, special summon a fire monster with 200 defense from your deck to the field, and that monster can attack in that turn, so you can just run something over, get a monster, and swing again with that monster.
But you can't go into a Fire Dog.
Well, you can't go into Fire Dog. That'd be too broken. But anyways, you know, it really depends on the matchups, but, you know, it's actually a pretty clutch card sometimes, so there you go. 1 Wolfbark, this really needs no explanation. He's just too broke. That's why he got nerfed down to 1. He's basically just like an instant rank 4. And this guy is so amazing in Fire Kings. You can just circle into him, or you can call the Haunted into him. You just get so much use out of this guy. 1 Bear. I only do 1 Bear. I mean, it's good for getting the Tenki searches. Just put it on the field and just popping stuff when you have no other way of popping. The 1 Blaster. It gets its uses sometimes. I don't really see it too much. Like, I really only see it when I like Kirin or Foolish into him, or like there'll be times where I get lucky, I draw into him, and I can use his effect. He's good, basically just for 2800 beat stick power when you need it. And here's where we start getting to like the weird tech choices. Earthbound Immortal Kakare Hua. Now, this is a tech choice not many people run, but it's very good if you just set Yaksha and your opponent doesn't know what the hell you're playing. You just set Yaksha, they swing into it, discard this guy, and his effect just nukes the entire field. It is awesome. And also, what I learned with this guy is if your opponent, let's say they MST a face down, it's Call the Haunted. You activate the Call the Haunted and bring back Kakare Hua. Kakare Hua's effect to destroy himself can't interrupt the chain that's already going on. So he'll be destroyed because your opponent activated MST on Call the Haunted, and then he nukes the field. So you can get decent usage out of this guy. Just 1, because anything more would be really cloggy. And here's one of my favorite tech choices, Neo Flamefell Hedgehog. This guy has 2 good effects, and he's also a level 3 tuner. A lot of people get too busy reading his effects. They don't even see the fact that he's a level 3 tuner. His effects, when he's destroyed by battle, you can remove from play a monster in your opponent's grave. If he's destroyed by card effect, you add a 200 defense fire monster from your grave to your hand, which is, you know, Yaksha, Barong, most likely. If he's destroyed by battle, obviously you're going to move from play a key monster in your opponent's grave. And since he's level 3 tuner, you can sink. Now, you can just Fire Dog straight into him, or like any level 4s, you can make Black Rose with this guy, which I know Fire King's field nukes. Yeah, but I'll never have too many field nukes. And you can also make Star Eater with Garunix. So there's the monster lineup. Now we'll go on to the spells and traps. 3 Onslaught is just too good. You get it instantly summon basically whatever the hell you want from the deck if your opponent has a monster and you don't. You got 3 Circle. Circle is really good for swapping out monsters and just getting destroy effects. So just like popping off Garunix, bring back Garunix, get the loop going, or bring back like Wolfbark to do some rank 4 stuff. Triple Tenki, self-explanatory. There's a lot of Beast Warriors that can be searched out, and just like the little buff helps. Search power for days. Rekindling needs no explanation, just instant XYZs out the wazoo. Triple MST, because I hate back row. Triple Lance, because I hate back row. Dark Hole, because it nukes the field and it gets all your effects popping. Now we get to some tech choices here. Foolish Burial, just because it helps speed things up when like you want to call Haunted or Circle into something like real early. Creature Swap. A lot of people don't see this one coming. I just main deck 1. It's really good for obviously getting control of your opponent's key monsters, and because you run like Garunix and other stuff that destroys mad easy, it's really no big deal for you giving up your monster. Traps. 1 Torrential, self-explanatory field nuke, and 2 Call of the Haunteds. Obviously, I just love chaining this when the opponent activates MST. Get it, bring back something, gets destroyed, get effects popping. And those are the only traps, not many. Yeah, most of the stuff is just there to protect the monsters to get their effects going. So now we'll go into the extra deck. 1 Exciton, field nuke, can never have too many. Cowboy, very clutch for burn damage late game or just sitting on it. Maestroke is actually, he's gotten a lot more play than I thought he would. I just threw him in there, but he's actually really good with the flip stuff. Face down and just like sit on him and stall for a bit. Diamond Direwolf is too good with this deck because you can pop your own stuff. You don't have to pop Diamond Dire like most decks do. You can pop Garunix, you can pop, Yaksha, Barong, and still get its effect to destroy, your opponent's card. Yeah, it's dumb. Tiger King, we've all seen it. We know what it does. Black Ship, again, pretty staple. Honor Arc, staple. Abyss Dweller is there for basically just graveyard shutdowns. It shuts this deck down pretty good, and it shuts down a lot of decks. Ragna Zero is good. It's more of like, I guess, kind of a techie XYZ choice, but I have the space for it. Fire Kings usually have pretty good amount of extra deck space. Crazy Box, because I did get royally screwed by Skill Drain before. So Crazy Box for rank 4, and then the only reason I run this guy is because I got Skill Drained and I had 2 Garunix, and if I had this guy, I would have won. So, just skill drain scenarios where I can't get skill drain off the field. 4,000 beater. Those are the XYZs, and then I run few sinks. Black Roses, field nukes. It's possible to do all this with the power of the Hedgehog. No one sees these coming. Probably could take this out and free up more space. This is only possible with the Blaster and Hedgehog. Should probably take it out. And Hedgehog and Garunix for Star Eater. I've done this once or twice where it actually was a smart play, but most of the times not really. But it's good to have these options just in case you need them. The side deck I won't show because it was designed for last format. And finally, the heart and soul of this deck. There's my Dual Spirit. There's my boss-ass token.
Memories.
Alright, anyways.
Memories.
Power Tycoon. That was the Fire King deck profile. Hope you guys got some good ideas from it. And hopefully it makes you want to run Fire Kings a little bit. Anyways, that's all. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.